Hello everyone, welcome back to CFS Talks with Silas and Tara, and I'm Tara. So today we're going to be talking about walkers. So we're going to touch on about 4 different type of walkers. Well, there's many out there. We're just going to touch on these 4, and we're going to just talk briefly about them. And then of course, later on, there's some more episodes. We'll go into depth about each one and what they do and why they do what they do and things of that nature. But today, we're just going to kind of touch on these basic 4, and we're going to have Silas go into it. It's going to be the front wheel walker, a rollator, an up walker, and then it's another one. It's almost between a front wheel walker and a rollator, kind of mixed in one. So Silas?
Yeah, so the basic front wheel walker is just a basic walker that has 2 front wheels and 2 walker tips in the back. So that's the one that you will see most people use, after surgery or in place of crutches or anything like that. So that's that one. It also does fold, so it's very light, very easy to move around with. If a person out there is looking for a walker that has a seat in the middle of it, then that will be the rollator walker. The difference with that one is it has 4 wheels and it also has 2 handbrakes. So what it allows for is that a person can sit down. They also can move a lot faster with the rollator versus the front wheel walker, and they still have control over it because it has 2 handbrakes. So that's that one. If a person out there is looking for a walker that's tall, and they're tired of leaning over while using the regular walkers that I just mentioned, then it will be the upright walker. The upright walker is very good because, one, it stands tall, so it's good for taller people, and also it's good for posture correction. So if a person's been used to leaning over while using a walker for a long time, then the upright walker would correct that because it's tall. And it also has a seat in the middle of it so a person can sit down as well, and it also has the handbrakes and 4 wheels, so very good. It's a very good walker all around. It also has bigger wheels as well, so with the bigger wheels, it allows for a person to go around all terrain. They can go in different situations, high grass, dirt, mud, things of that nature. So it's really good for that. And the last kind of walker is really for someone who they want a rollator walker, but they don't want brakes, but they really want to be able to sit down in their walker. So this one would be a hybrid between the front wheel walker and the rollator. It has this particular walker I'm talking about. It has a seat like a rollator, but it only has 2 wheels like the front wheel walker. So this is good because if a person just wants a front wheel walker but want a seat in the middle of their front wheel walker, then this walker will be the one to go with because it doesn't have 4 wheels, it doesn't have brakes, so a person can just sit down when they want without activating the brakes. They don't have to worry about it getting away from them. It's just really good for that particular situation. So those are the 4 main walkers that we see at CFS, get sold a lot and a lot of people ask for. Now, of course, like Tara said, there's a huge realm of different types of walkers that's out there. There's hybrids. The list goes on, but these are just the main 4 that we're going to kind of summarize today.
Okay, thank you, Silas. Well, so basically, with that said, so we will talk about more on some of the episodes. We'll get into some of the features because a lot of times people make a choice on the rollators based on condition, based on what their house, the width of their home, things of that nature. They also, depending on the weight, all those different things go into it, and that's why we always recommend you talk to a professional medical equipment consultant at your local, or you can call in to a location to just make sure you speak to someone who knows the differences and know what questions to ask you to make sure safety is there, because we always want to make sure that you are just keeping safe yourself or your loved one. And so there's questions and things that we look for before we recommend this particular type of rollator for a patient. It's because you got the memory, mobility, all these different things go into it. So of course, if you ever need any questions, need to ask questions, please feel free to reach out to us at cfsmedicalequipment.com or 310-817-5373. Thank you for tuning in today, and have a wonderful day.